I saw the Discord message as I switched everything over. Alright. So, going back up a little bit. Alright, give me 1 second. How about that? Buzzwole, Buzzwole, Buzzwole. We need. Alright, we should be good now. Better. It's been a minute since I've had to do these settings. So. Alright, yeah, I had a feeling the game was drowning. Let me get to the... Alright, that should fix it a little bit. And then... that should fix that. That way I can see my screen better. Let's just try to nuke magnet real quick. Or it does a lot of different things. But I would say audio still up here. Still up? How about that? Did that fix it? Yeah, I had the settings from the podcast set up. So, one more thing I want to do before we get super comfy. So we have a Town Flame and a Torkoal. If we keep those two, we're good. And we'll go Fairy Fairy. Magneton should take care of both of those. And then... I think we're Fine, we don't need to see all the icons, I guess. I got my shinies from Community Day. Tristan got 5 on like one 15-minute stretch of us playing this morning. Or this morning. Like, so we did 2 laps around the park. On the first lap, she got 1. On the second lap, she got like 5. I was like, well, I got my 3. I'm good. I only needed really 2, but I wanted 3 for the decks and go. So clean up my Go decks and my living. I'm probably gonna do some Pokemon Home cleanup soon. My home is a mess. I haven't finished the Manaphy. I got the Enamorous. Don't need the Meltan or the Melmetal. I have a whole bunch of those. Got 20 minutes playing no shiny. I did about 40. We did about 40 at the park. But you could get this. We can get Fuecoco and Scarlet and Violet. Like, yes, eggs are somewhat annoying in Scarlet and Violet, but it's not impossible. At least the shiny charm works in that game. So there's that give and take. Like the Totodile, I was telling Kristen, I'm like, we may just decide not to do Totodile in the Classic. Park game is called off, and it's for kickoff. Yeah, the Team Doctor passed away. A Team Doctor, I don't know which Team Doctor. Do we go for... Oh, there's berries either way. We'll do fairy. We have a better setup against the fairy. The flying is Cramorant. Cramorant really can't do much, but I don't want to deal with water. Because Gen 2... I mean, Totodile's a great shiny. I just don't need it anymore. Honestly, if I have time to do it, I will go out for like an hour like we did today and do it. And try to get a good IV one for rating. But that would be it. I wouldn't really be shining up. I'll be IV grinding. Just remind myself to reflect. Alright, we're gonna win next turn. Hopefully. Speed rose. Torkoal's speed rises, I'm still probably the slowest thing on the field. So this has been a pretty easy route, get us back into the swing of things with PAs. I did my front yard today, and when I said I did my front yard, I mowed it, I edged it, I weeded it, I put down seed and weed killer and all that stuff for the beginning of spring. Like, it's supposed to rain later this afternoon, so the seed and all that I put down is gonna go in. I put some pieces of sod. I didn't sod as much as I didn't get enough sod, so I have to go get more sod next week. But my front yard is gonna look nice going into the summer, which is my hope. Give it the spring to bounce back. Yeah, it's supposed to rain this afternoon, which is why I seeded my yard today. Yeah, so it's weed killer, it's root, like it's supposed to help with the roots. I'm not sure if you have the company Scott's and Turf Builder seed that I got that, so it's on sale actually. So do that for both the front and the back. Yeah. So I got the Turf Builder because it was on sale, so I got very fortunate. tomorrow after church, I'll run through the backyard, seed it, do a little watering maybe. I may not even seed the backyard until I know it's gonna get another rain, because I don't think Sundays are rainy. It's supposed to have some rain. I haven't looked at Sunday's weather report. Yeah, Sunday doesn't have much rain, but Monday does. So we might try to seed it Monday, like a Sunday night going into Monday or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But first Buzzwole check of the day. So my backyard needs a lot more attention than my front. I give my front more attention compared to last year. So I'm super excited for my yard. Kristen learned how to trim the bushes in the front of the house. Gave her the trimmer, and I told her also the same tool obviously will trim the mangrove tree in the front yard. I just didn't want to touch that today because that's a whole project in itself. It's overgrown so much. Magneton is not shiny. She was very proud. Mime is not shiny. Jigglypuff's not shiny. Buzzwole's not shiny. Of course she would. That's what took her so long. That makes sense. I guess we'll take the blade. It has a flying move. Center Scorch would have been great. At least a man time? Okay. Two not bad choices by the NPCs. Ours is not great. I think we might take that fire though. Which fire though? I think we just stay left. We'll just stay left. We'll just stay left. But yeah, that was my day. Then I watched Palace play Ipswich, and to be very honest with you, steal 3 points away from Ipswich at home. And then Orlando City has a game at 7:30 this evening. So we'll watch that tonight, and I'll probably work on my... Hey Nick, how we doing? How's school treating you, man? Injustice. Oh, it says games. I was like, how is it still faster with us getting +1? Because it got +1. Nick, hopefully school is treating you well this semester. You should be at spring break soon, right? I mean, which version of Dialga did you make? I'm loving Dialga Yanmega, but I might run a Dialga RCS build. Thursday before break, nice. Our spring break for the university I'm affiliated with starts next Friday. EX of RCS? Yeah, I'm doing the RCS build, or I would like to do RCS build. I need to find a roguey deck for the podcast. We'll Sword Stance this turn. only +1. Meltan 2, done. Move energy from bench active needed. Yeah, I think most Dialga builds have at least one Dawn, to be honest with you. Let's do Iron Head. Dragonair's just doing work. Ooh. I am 2 cards away from finishing Triumphant Light in terms of the base set. I finished putting together a really fun VGC team with 3 Unova, Genies, Kyogre, Umbreon, and Ramblecast. Is that VGC legal? Are the Genies not considered restricted mods? Are they in I'm assuming they're in the Therian forms. Only box starts are restricted? Ah, which is why you have the 1 Kipper. And that's why you have the 1 Kyogre. And Kyogre makes sense with the Genies. With the Drizzle. To be honest with you. Incarnate? Okay. Really? Incarnate Landorus instead of Therian Landorus? Okay. Therian Landorus is usually the form most people prefer. Alrighty. I am hoping that this Torkoal doesn't do a whole bunch of smart things. That is what I consider a smart thing. Dang it. Okay. Oh, I know, but also using Rain with Lando, Sheer Force Life Orb is amazing coverage for Kyogre's 2 weaknesses. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. I forgot about the Sheer Force Life Orb. Yeah. Oh my god, that's... No, Lando and Kyogre are really good partners. They cover each other very, very well. Sacred Sword. If we can get this Torkoal to yellow health this turn, that would be nice. I don't... maybe with the poison... Nope, no poison JK. Burning Jealousy. Everything is a sweeper build. Except for bulky Thundurus sets that mostly you just use Spread, Para, and Thoughts. So is your Thundurus a Assault Vest Thundurus? And this Torkoal I think just wiped us. No? Citrus Berry? Okay. options for optimal opening pairs. Best promos in the I mean, with all the genies, you have really good leads just for them alone. Kyogre is a really good lead in itself. And then you said it was Bramblegas and Umbreon's a really good lead. I mean, I've only ever really used bulky Umbreon, but it's still a really good lead. Umbreon is my answer to both Galar form. Foul Play for Ice and Snarl. Okay, so you have more of a... Well, Foul Play still runs into the bulky sets. Alright, that Torkoal just wiped us. Yours is bulky. Okay, yeah. Umbreon's usually only ever really a bulky Pokemon. Like, it has really good defensive stats on both sides. We're going to ignore the fact of what just happened to us. And we're just going to try again. I think the Umbreon that I used to love running back in Oraz was a super bulky, Protect, Toxic, Foul Play, and something else. Probably, or maybe not Toxic. Maybe it was T-Wave. We can do Hitmonchan. I have Kadabra. I have been doing the fossil off screen as well. I did maybe about an hour and a half of fossil resets this week off screen. I got Kristen involved in it. She wanted to lay on the couch. And I'm like, alright, you want to lay on the couch, you're going to have to watch the screen. She goes, okay. Hey RJ, how we doing, bud? Love using cover color tornadoes next to Wind Rider Bramblegas. It just validates pressing fake out users. Oh yeah, VGC fake out? For sure. Good. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. We'll KO next turn. Oh yeah, we'll for sure KO next turn. Hitmonchan gets really scary, so I try to get as quick as I can. Did a challenge around the 7-star raid going on right now. So right now is the Skelgurge. So what challenge? I'm sure it's probably super easy to solo too. What challenge are you doing for that one? I know you did Litten for Masquerada. What's the counter for Skelgurge? Really... really any water that can help. Anything that has Throat Chop would do it too. Kyogre, yeah, Kyogre just Calm Mind Surf. If you can Throat Chop it, I think you can cancel out half its moves. Because he is unaware, so there's no point of trying to debuff it. Oh, no Calm Mind because of the unaware. So you would run a set that would try to get rid of the unaware first? Or is Kyogre just that stupidly strong? It's that strong? Okay, so Kyogre Brute Force, got it. I've seen some people's lists and some people's like sets for the Skelgurge. I'm just not going to do one. I don't think the Mighty is Mark is really worth it. and I really don't need to farm Urban Mystico right now. Excuse me. God, this Indeedee is just picking up Palisand. Burn? I mean, it doesn't really mean anything, but Indeedee's a special attacker. Alright, there's the KO. Floette? Floette for a Skeldurge? This is the fairy? Not the steel, unfortunately. That's Aeron, or that's Lyron. That is quad weak to pretty much everything. Almost lost when I defeated it. So what does Floette do to counter Skeldurge? I mean, obviously it's a fairy type, so it can take a lot of its movesets with resistance. Okay. The routes other than the first one have chosen a lot of violence. Skill swaps up. Oh my, gotcha. Oh, you finished ahead of Mystic. I mean, when he DNF'd the race earlier with you, I guess, unless he reran it. He reran. Gotcha. I mean, what happened to him? I wouldn't blame him. Stop! Don't hit me. 87. Wow. Okay, we won, but I'm really, really low on health. How many lives do we have left now? 2? Yeah, I knew it's a special. I know the whole line is specially defensive. That's why I'm like, Floette makes sense on paper. Alright, I'm gonna keep. We have 2 lives. I think that's enough for Buzz. We'll Citrus Berry. I'll just turn 0, get all my health back. And just try to nuke it. I think in this we Dazzling Gleam because Side Shock gets its higher physical defense stat. I think Dazzling Gleam, even though it's not stab, it does more damage. Alright, we didn't get all the health back, but we got a good bit back. Yeah, that's not bad for it. Okay, I'm dead. Cool. Alright. NPCs do work. Rock Tomb, not a bad one, seeing it just drops his defense. earn your paycheck. Earn your worth here. As long as we're not in a very bad situation. We slowed it and gave it a minus attack. Okay, that's actually not a bad turn. Let's see how Quackle will be soloed. So, what is Quacklevol's hidden ability? Is it Dancer? It's Moxie. Okay. So Moxie could be dangerous. We're now just getting yellow on turn 4 of the fight. These charms are saving us and we just lost. Okay, cool. That's the first time I've lost to the actual Buzzwole fighting period. NPCs weren't really helping. Like, they did alright, they just weren't doing damage. Alright, let's try again. I don't like any of these. I'll take my choke. Oh. Someone take the blaze again? Someone take the blaze again? Thank you, NPC Sophie. A Wind Rider boosted with power whip does between. Oh, wow. So this Tropicos' defense just that low? Because it's no way. Obviously, I know it's a stab attack, but I'm not a fan of these choices. Basically, special attackers are everywhere, so even Calm Mind is the savior. In VGC, Calm Mind is not the answer. In VGC, you barely have time to set up like that. Very easy smack the turtle. Okay. Like, the only way you can do any setup moves in VGC is if you have a redirect. Like a Calm Mind or a Rage Powder or something. Spread moves are a thing. Double targeting's a thing. Yeah. Like Intimidator is like, the reason why Intimidate works is because it doesn't take a turn to do what the Intimidate needs to do. Like, it's different in singles, right? You have time to set up sometimes in singles. In VGC, you really don't have time to do 1 or 2 combos before trying to sweep. Did I ever tell you what I mean? No, what's your Landorus name? I'm actually curious on this one. Also, I'm curious if I would get the reference. I do not like either one of these. But the rock causes less issues. Rock Tomb to slow it down, even though it's fairly slow. That Brian's going to do so much more damage next turn. So when you meet landers first time black and white, it is in the abundant terrain with prey to it as a good crop growth. It's a ground type known to bring crop fertilization and present to you Crop Duster to Landress. I wish your landers had a farm. We win this turn. A mark would... What would be... I don't even know what the mark's titles do. But obviously it's a legendary, so it's hard to get those mark things. And then I went with Nimbus because of the flying Nimbus from Dragon Ball, I'm assuming, so perfect. And Aladdin, the Thunder, is because of Blue Genie. Okay. I don't like that. The Genie has an actual name, but obviously in the Aladdin Disney variation, they don't say his name. But I think in like the actual like story of Aladdin, the Genie has an actual name. Something like that, yeah. Switching. No, like in Disney's version. No, in Disney's version, I don't think they really talk about his name much. They just say Genie. But in the actual story, based off of was it 1001 Nights? Of course Inferno hits. Oh, I have no guard. Duh. Inferno's always gonna hit. I'm an idiot. Oh, so his name's Jeff from the Disney version? I honestly believe that. I would believe the Kingdom Hearts would just put in. I mean, Jeff, I'm like, yeah, it sounds like a Disney thing to just do that. I don't know. I can't wait to get the Arctivish done. I'm gonna take Link. To Hawaii. I just love how in Disney they acknowledge Hawaii's existence. Like in the Disney movie, I'm like, I'm fairly certain they didn't know that part of the world existed. So we're gonna Burning Jealousy. Yes, honestly, it's yes. I want to feel like I'm progressing my living text. I have to organize my stuff. Oh, we got the burn. Nice. Do we KO this turn? I don't think we do. I need to clean up my home. I really, what I need to do is actually commit to getting a mech. And actually, like, spend time doing it. I have been working on, and I'm very I would say we're almost 200, if not more than 200, of the perfect decks in Legends Arceus though. The two regular Pokemon team, Umbreon and Bramgus, are Bramgus the rowdy, Umbreon the apathetic. The apathetic Umbreon. Umbreon does not care about you or your feelings. Leech Life on me, that's fine. I resisted. That's fine. I'm a special attacker, so just hitting me with these bug moves would do my team the world good. Alright, Premier Ball time. When we get DAs done, then we work on Swords of Justice on this farm. Just be funny, I put Fuse Ray on Umbreon for Parafusion hacks with Thunderous. That is such a good combination. That's why Togekiss was so good for so long with Parafusion, or was Paraflinch. Should be trying to remember how to set a switch for stream, but I don't blame. It takes me like 10 minutes to set up stream every time. And that is no shinies. And I may or may not have added Air Slash to turns for no reason. Air Slash is such a good move. I know people hate on. We're taking this up. People hate on Air Slash. I mean, obviously that's why Togekiss gets so much hate. It was like, what was it? Air Slash, Thunder Wave, Togekiss with String Grace was like very toxic back in the day. All right. Let's look here. I guess we do Fairy Grass. Yeah, we'll do Fairy Grass. Your team has so many great pairings. I mean, you're able to react to your opponent's team with your team. Like, that's the greatest part. Like, when it comes to VGC, it's never about... I think the one thing a lot of people misunderstand about VGC is you just have to execute your strategy over and over again. That's closer to what TCG does with a deck build. In VGC, you need to build a team that you can react to your opponent more often and make your opponent react to you. It's about that. Again, it's all about the calls. It's all about the, do you make the right decision? Do you make the right switch at the right time? Sometimes it is a little bit of hacks, right? You get a good pair of hacks. VGC is just so much different than singles or any other battling style. I mean, there's the superficial level of synergy, and then there's the everything should flow definition of synergy, right? Covering each other's weaknesses and resistance is synergy. But some people are like, oh, that's not synergy. Well, it is. Team flows because it has something that connects it. Yeah. Like Kyogre and Landorus make perfect sense to be a pair because they cover each other so well. Landorus make perfect sense to be a pair because they cover each other so well. That's why I like Metacham slacking. Yeah, Metacham slacking. It's like, all right, you're gonna get Truant off slacking by doing an ability switching move, but that's gonna be so predictable that your opponent's gonna target the Metacham over the slacking and just enjoy it, the Truant turns. Yeah, handing it pure. Oh yeah, I forgot it. You give it pure power, but really, what it is, it doesn't even need pure power. It just needs Truant to go away. Like Mimikyu is a really good example. Mimikyu is a really strong singles Pokemon, but not the greatest in VGC. Its ability is really strong, but it doesn't do a lot in VGC. And its typing is strong. Ghost Fairy is a good typing. No, it has its niches. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's not it's not broken like it is in singles. All right, I think we win. Yeah, cool. It is almost 9 o'clock your time? Yeah, go to bed, man. Like Cinerus and Mason singles, but yeah, no. The difference between singles and VGC is it's so crazy. Alright. Yeah, we go grass. I don't want Buzzwole hitting into a dark or an ice type. I don't normally go to bed until 10, to be honest. I'm the same way. I'm usually around 10. Kristen goes to bed at 8 o'clock. Like, Kristen will struggle to watch the soccer game tonight. She'll probably be asleep on the couch halfway through the second half. That confusion is great, only because it loses a turn. It didn't do any damage because we already debuffed it. We should win not this turn, but next turn. Okay, we were gonna win this turn. Jesus. Not gonna. Honestly, I'm probably gonna go for an hour, hour and a half. I wasn't gonna do a super long stream today. I still have to get before the 7:30 kickoff for the soccer match. But today, like, I was gonna stream at like noonish after the Palace game ended, but then I was like, it'd just be better to go to community at 2, walk around for a half hour, then come and stream up until I have to get ready for dinner. And Kristen wanted to take a nap. Either way. So I'm like, you know what? A 3 o'clock stream isn't horrible. It isn't horrible for me. Now tomorrow I'm probably going to stream shortly after Vimmers finishes his stream. Used to run Water Terra last time ran for rain. Now I just run Ghost Terra because I did have Poltergeist at first for booster energy and siege everywhere. So I guess my question, because I don't know, is Terra Blast becomes a what, a base attack when it's Terra? Like, why do Terra Blast Ghost instead of like Shadow Ball? Rainbow's purely physical and only there's 2 physical ghost moves. Oh, okay, so it's not a mixed attacker. I mean, now Shadow Sneak's priority. I might go change into a light better pair of pants. I'm actually getting cold in the office. I'm always cold in this office, let's be honest. Double is not shiny, Mimikyu is not shiny, Tangela is not shiny, and nothing on Buzz. I know, I have shiny, but I need ghost damage. I can't use Poltergeist because my opponent has booster energy or C, then it becomes a problem. Oh yeah, because they don't hurt poster. Poltergeist doesn't do damage. Well, it does damage based on the item, yeah. Alright. I do not like any of these. Absolutely hate all these. I'm gonna take Seismitoad and then I'm actually gonna put this on a non-timer screen. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go change into a pair of pants. I'm freezing my basketball shorts. Okay. Back. So I have Reliant 80 base damage, Terabyte can be physical or special based on whatever is higher. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Do fire, water, fire. Okay, cool. Okay. We're gonna screech. Like I said, I'm cold. Found out Kristen put the AC on. So I'm gonna because they're the only pair of pants I have, and I'm gonna put my nice little hoodie on. Think you're back? Yeah. Alright. And I have Volt Beam coverage on Thunderous with Thunderbolt and Ice Terra Blast. Okay. With Sky Mobile. So Terra Blast is just the new Ice Beam, effectively. If you have Terra Ice. Either or, yeah, you mentioned it could be both, so yeah, it makes sense. Ice Beam's just so good because it's a strong, highly accurate ice move. Like, Blizzard was really good in Gen 1 because it had the same effective accuracy as Thunderbolt. But now it's not. Alright. Avoided the attack. Try to do another Screech. Ow, on the barbarian, by the way. Of course I'm frozen solid. Alright. I might do the switch, so at least I can get rid of the freeze. Because to be honest, the team that I have around me is not bad for Buzzwole. We just need to get there with high lives. Jellicent's not a bad counter. Has Icy Wind, has Dazzling Gleam. We're gonna go Colossal and hope that we can just like do a lot of damage in a couple turns. Terra Blast is hidden power, but you get to choose a typing. Because it wasn't hidden power where you had to somehow manipulate the IVs of the Pokemon? Or the no, not even the IVs. It was like the independent values, right? The identifying values. So you couldn't really do anything with that. Like you had no control until you like found the ring. I could remember it was IVs or something even more like convoluted. Oh, that was lucky. That was very lucky. But I'm gonna take this, and we're gonna flamethrower the crap out of that president. So after we get Buzzwole, we're gonna set up Regigigas. And I think I'm gonna set up Regigigas in this game. You can change EVs before they max out, but before hyper training, IVs were set in stone. Yeah. Yeah, IVs you couldn't really ever fix. We'll grab leftovers. But with IVs, honestly, you either want 0 or 31. You never really want anything in between. It's not like we're EVs where you want to have a certain calculator at a certain piece. IVs are pretty much all or nothing. Ooh, turn 1 max flare. Okay. I'm getting so hungry, I can't wait for my dinner. I'm gonna have salted butter and garlic shrimp over rice, and I don't know what vegetable I'm looking for yet. Like that's my what I'm gonna be making. I'm just getting hungry. I really didn't have a proper lunch. Yeah, we found these shrimp skewers when we were grocery shopping. Like, oh, those aren't too bad. Let's try that. Now I'm just gonna do is I'm probably gonna take them off the skewers if they don't fit my air fryer because you're supposed to. They want you to grill them, but I don't have a grill. I was kind of afraid that wouldn't do enough damage. Oh no, I don't even want to put them on the skewer. I want to put them over a bed of rice. That's what I want. We also found this pot roast kit where it has like the potatoes, the roast, everything. We just put it in a crock pot. One day this week, we'll just put it on. And that'll be dinner when we get home. Last night we had salad. Alright, Lampent is not shiny. Barbarical is not shiny. Colosso is not shiny. And Buzz is not shiny. Jeez. I was gonna make a Pokemon Go video today during like Flight Coco Community Day, then I realized that Festival of Colors event isn't until Thursday, so I can just do recordings on today. I don't have to try to get stuff done. Now, I do have the thumbnails for this video. I just did not want to record today. Honestly, I don't even think I'm going to record anything much this weekend. I have to do something for the podcast, but that's really it. Alright, we're gonna go steel. That's the easy part. This is just not a good routing. But I think Heatmore can carry. And if we get to Buzzwole with 4 lives, I got my 5 wins in a row in Pokemon Pocket. So I'm done that. I've done the Gibble event. So I'm pretty much caught up. I just have to do the solo battle stuff now. Having Razor Shell is not a bad thing. One for one dog gift. I need to sit down because I need to prep for. Ooh, I'll take the quick lock. Doesn't hurt ever to go first. I need to prep for my podcast episode for 2 weeks from now. That's pocket based. Now that we have a meta, like a defining meta for pocket for the Triumphant Light set, I'm going to look at like key cards and stuff. A sunny day, so I can weaken its water moves, even though its only water move is Aqua Jet. But at least it'll give me turn 1 on the solar power. Endure, so you're not gonna die this turn. We win this turn. And I'm going first because of the, again, quick law, clutch. Quick law coming in clutch, as always. Kristen got her 5 wins with the water deck I made her, and she didn't end up fighting 3 of the 5 matches. People just conceded. So now she's working on the Gibble drop event. With the Celebi Superior, I'm looking at making a adjustment to the Celebi Superior. It's Leafeon Celebi. But I don't have the Leafeons. I'm so mad. You know what? This is Dugtrio. It's quick. Kristen has a whole bunch of Leafeons. I don't have a single Leafeon. And I don't have enough packs to craft. I could craft the other. So I'm missing 2 cards in a set. Origin Form Dialga and the Leafeon. I have enough points where I could craft the Origin Form. Hypno Dragonite, but well. Yeah, I've seen the Hypno Dragonite deck. There's a content creator that I love watching for pocket stuff, and he loves those out of like left field decks. You cannot trade Triumphant Light yet, but you can trade Space Time Spectrum. I'm gonna Fire Lash. Or I don't even get a turn, that works too. Which reminds me, members, I probably need to sit down with you one day and do some trades. Like we've been saying for like a month. I've done 2 trade sessions with Kristen. We got what we needed. We can't help each other out anymore. Okay. Not upset with this because we kept Escavalier, which has Razor Shell. Obviously, we have our fire moves, so we should be fine. I Dynamax this turn, okay. So we're just gonna overheat it. And I get to go first. Clutch. Stop perusing through social media now. Razor Shell missed. Oh, my Max Flare is doing so much damage. But I'm so slow when I don't have the Quick Claw trigger. Alright. I think I don't survive. We win, but I don't survive. Oh my gosh, so low on health. Okay. I would have been so mad if it somehow, like, did not die. Like, I would have been mad. Let's go check the Den Shine checks. No Niscavalier, no Barraskewda, no Dugtrio, no Buzz. Okay. Keep on going. Buzzwole's gonna be like that to me, isn't he? I'll take Bronzong, because then I can control... Yeah, I can definitely Metal Sound with special attackers around me, yep. No, he doesn't. And I'm doing everything in my power not to do DA Hunt's offspring, by the way. Which doesn't sound like it's hard, but for me, I actually do love doing DAs. We're going to go Electric Ice Fire so we can get the berries after fight 2. You got the full... That full Houndoom is so good. Chris and I both have it. She calls it Zippy after our battle. I'm like, Zippy's more of a Houndoom, but okay. Our little Chihuahua is not as big as that Houndoom ever could be. Metal Sound. Why are all these status moves missing? Why? I'm just trying to get my special attackers to do more damage. Which I have 2 of them, so... Oh, they're both. Yep. No shiny impulses. This is reset number 3 for the day. Keep in mind, each one of my resets are 62. Colors we needing? Gray and purple. Okay. I don't mind doing this because the steel typing is pretty much useless. And the steel roller is great against Pokemon that set up terrain. We're not doing it against Pokemon. Like, it's really good against tappers. We're not playing. And that Crocodile just got. That crit definitely mattered there. Alright, not the... Here's the thing. This Charmeleon isn't too hard because it does have moves that resist. But if it does use its fire moves, a lot of my team is screwed. Because it's like Endure, Dragon Pulse, Fire Pledge, and Inferno, I think. So, things that we can easily play around with. We just need to make sure we don't play, like, we just need to make sure that we don't take it lightly. We have solar power, so we can take that ability away from him. We really don't want to. I really wish Mr. Blink would attack. Alright, that's one life. That's one life. Again, Mime has Psychic. Well, it doesn't matter now. Okay. We got the Inferno Miss, so that's a free turn. Do I go before it is the question. I don't. Charmander took 3 lives this fight. Okay. We have 1 life going in the Buzz. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the Charmander, or Charmeleon, and just try to hit it as hard as I can, really. Because the weather boosted Inferno will just nuke it. And we get items. I'm gonna wide lens and chase. I might end up taking some risks here with wide lens now. Punt kick it. I'm actually, you know what? Yes. I'm going. They both want to do reflect. We're ready. Inferno, hit. Burned. It's burned. We just need to survive 2 turns. 2 turns is all I need. 2 max flares. Really don't think we're going to survive 2 turns, especially how slow I am. So I'm do it, believe it or not. But the burn and the reflect will matter. And the charm. Okay, okay. That was a really good turn. Really good turn. Can we have... I don't know what the NBCs did in the order they did, but they did the right things. That was bonkers, actually. No on the Galvantula. No on the Cryogonal. No on the Charmeleon. No on the Buzz. Man, I was really hoping to shiny on that one. That would have been really nice. But that's fine. We'll keep on going. I hate all of these. We're gonna go normal Psychic. That Psychic looks like it's Swoobat, which is really good against Buzz. How to go about this here? You know what? We'll match Steel Spike and try to buff everyone's defenses. That's not a bad turn. Oh, this was great. 1-0. Ismailasar scored in the 82nd minute. And then did the Mateta flag, corner flag kick celebration on his goal. We're going to have Mateta for the quarterfinal game for the FA Cup. They definitely just kept him out this week for precautionary reasons. Oh yeah, the club rallied behind him so easily, but because he's a leader. He's a club leader. He's been doing so well under Glasner. More bad news. Why? No. He's gonna get. It's gonna be very hard for us to keep him next year for sure. But right now he's our only center. He's our only center forward. So I don't see Glasner really giving him up, unless he wants to leave. Eze is probably gonna get some people kicking the tires over the summer as well. Adam Wharton is going to get, like, we're going to get poached over the summer. The question is how bad. Like, people want Mark Gurley, people want Adam Wharton, people want Mateta, people want Eze. Like, we have to figure out a way to keep some form of our core together. There was a point Mateta didn't want to be in Palace anymore, but that was under Roy Hodgins. And since Glasner's came, he is just... I mean, he's thrived under the system because the system works for him. Like, let's call it what it is. And I hope we do keep him, because we have a lot of other pieces that are probably going to be leaving. If we, I mean, we're going to need a center striker if Mateta goes. Like, Nketiah has not been what we were hoping when we signed him. At all. He does not look like he has any confidence. He does not have that finishing touch that you want for someone who... We spent a lot of money getting him. And he is just not there. what? We'll go with the Pumpkaboo because it will have Worry Seed. Yeah, Arsenal definitely ruined him, don't get me wrong. But, like, he's been with Palace for most, like, all season now. Like, he has, like... Yeah. His confidence is shot right now, even though he had opportunity last 2 weeks. Air Slash. I'm now like the slowest in the field. But I'm not going to use the speed swap this turn. I'm just going to finish the fight. I missed? Air Slash missed? Oh, we would have led into the fight. Dynamaxing. Oh. Yeah, I can. It's not. It's technically 95% accurate. That normally never dies. You're thinking Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace can't miss. It doesn't have an accuracy check. Actually, that's not bad. Switching out one of our fighting weak Pokemon for a fighting immunity, we'll take that. Rage Powder, okay. Okay, that can't happen again. We just lost a Rage Powder, which sucks, but that's fine. Air Ace is technically a no action check. It bypasses accuracy altogether. Taunt and lunge. Okay, we're fine. Oh, that was very easy. Okay. Let me get the fossils running, we'll do the check. Alright, Lopunny is not shiny. Swoobat is not shiny. Gourgeist is not shiny. Neither is Buzzwole. Not having any luck today. Like, any. I hate all these choices. And of course the Weezing pops in after me. Okay. Someone take the Weezing. Someone take the Weezing. We're screwed. guess we'll go bug, ground. No, I guess we'll do the ice. It's the Sand Slash, though. I'm not really a fan. Sand Slash is super weak to its fighting moves. But yeah, I think this will be the last day of the day. I'm kind of running out of energy. Today's been a very productive day for me. And then I'm also getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, so I want to cook dinner. I'm being lazy. I'm not being lazy. I'm prioritizing my stomach over. Tomorrow we'll probably do like a 3-hour EA stream. Because tomorrow I really have like nothing to do. Because I did everything else. Like all the work's done. Yeah, I didn't have a proper lunch. That's on me. I should have had a proper lunch. I'll probably end up snacking or cooking dinner. I'm that hungry right now. Actually, no, we will go ground. Marowak has Screech at least. And then we'll go Fairy. Fire Punch, which is fine. That Giga Drain did almost nothing. I was suspecting that to be damage. Burn? No. Getting the Toxic though. I'm gonna try to Body Slam to see how much more damage that does. Counter. Oh no, you're not countering, so you're using a non-attacking move. It's probably Venom Drench, which is just as good. Alright. That live part is just getting picked on. Hello, hello. How are we doing today? I'm doing alright. Just finishing up. Doing one last EA for the day. Day's going fine. Very productive day before stream. I'm very happy with how my Saturday went. Hopefully you're having a good one as well. What do I do besides streaming? I work in real estate management. Alright. Clefable isn't the best fairy, but it does have that. Pokemon. I don't think I've played a non-Pokemon game in like 2 years. But we're gonna gunk shot, and we're gonna try to do whatchamacallit for Buzzwole. Dynamax for Buzzwole. Poison? Nice. No, there goes the poison. Iron Head, okay. Gunk Shot did almost nothing there. Probably because the Screech got one off. I think I'm going to take the Clefable because it does have Dazzle. I'd rather have the Marowak in. Oh, Expert Belt, Dazzling Gleam. This is going to do damage. Okay. We should be good. We have 3 lives. If Butterfree just passes Pollen Puff around, we're good. And we do whatchamacallit next turn. Perfect. And go ahead, taunt me. I'm always going to be attacking. Alright. So the unfortunate thing is Max Starfall doesn't like boost itself because the Misty Train doesn't boost Misty Fairy moves. It just cuts Dragon moves in half. So we just have to hit really hard. That's all. I mean, there's times where I'm playing a supporting role. I mean, sometimes taunting me is probably better than taunting an NPC. Because there's times where I definitely take a support role. But Clefable is not one of them. I'm down to 2 lives. What is the Beast Boost? Attack. Okay, this is gonna grow real quick. That did not do as much as I was hoping. Rage Powder, okay. Actually, yeah. But dominating Mario Party, yeah, right? That night we did Mario Party was bonkers. Like, I'm not even mad. It's just such a great game. his attack's gonna be through the roof. Yep. We're down to our last life. Oh, I didn't give up. I just had no chance of statistically reaching. That was the difference. I was like, I can't. Alright, last check of the day. Yeah, I mean, we can do it again and none of them. Kristen would have to plan for that, though. She is not able to stay up late lately. Work has been kicking her butt. Alright, let's see what we get. Shiny check wise for the fossils. I haven't seen one, but I don't always pay attention to fossils as much as I should. Alright. Knowing the Butterfree. Knowing the Marowak. Knowing the Clefable. Knowing Buzz. Alright, so I guess we're picking this up tomorrow. That's fine. Let's check the fossils, just to be on the safe side. Nothing on the fossils. Alright. No big deal. So that's it for me. I'm gonna go make myself some dinner. And I'll be back on tomorrow, probably around 1-ish. Give or take. And then we'll just pick this up. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Saturday and then Sunday until I see you guys again. Have fun, guys, and